If you weren't with me, would you pay me as a sex worker?
No.
No, I'm not a very good sex worker, so.
What are your names and how do you know each other?
My name's Taylor. This is my boyfriend, Nick.
I'm Sophie. This is Jay. We're married.
My name's Annie, and I'm married to Brian.
Can you describe what the work is that you do?
Oh, I'm a sex worker. Wouldn't you have guessed it was the other way around?
I'm a cam model.
I do a lot of my stuff on OnlyFans, so people will message me and essentially just tell me what it is that they want me to do.
I bought a violin some years back and decided to learn how to play it. And I thought, well, since I'm sitting here, if I do this without my shirt on, maybe people will pay to watch me. It turns out that some people do. And in the meantime, I get ever so slightly better at playing the violin.
Have you ever had sex on camera?
I have.
Who have you had sex with?
Nick.
Me. But I tend to be behind the camera.
So Nick is the director.
Yes.
Yes.
How did you feel when I first told you about my job?
I was a little surprised because you look so innocent.
Oh, I was angry. I was not actually happy at all.
It didn't really jostle me in anyone.
I don't remember you giving a shit, really, and we went on about our business.
Is that true?
Yeah.
There's no questioning it.
He was always kind of an odd duck to me.
That's a terrible thing.
That's not terrible.
Once we started talking about it and I realized that I really enjoyed taking the photos, like before we posted anything, and that's when I was like, you know, I don't really care.
Are there parts of your job you don't share with me?
Yes, but I'm always more than happy to share things with you. I can tell you more if you ever want to know.
Jay, do you like to not know a lot about the work?
I just want it in little increments, just not full blast. This is what's going on.
And it just isn't something I want to talk about when I talk with Jay. I want to focus on Jay.
There are no parts because you know everything already.
I know you drink in the middle of the day.
Well, that's not the job. That's just because I'm kind of a drunkard.
Do you think my job is dangerous? Do you ever worry about me?
I don't. I think you can handle yourself, and you're smart enough to what to respond to and what not to respond to, or sense of danger.
But are there certain rules you're never allowed to meet with someone in person?
We do have that.
I definitely wouldn't say I would ever let her go out and just hang out with someone and sleep with them if we didn't mutually meet that person.
I was gonna say, there's one person that I've been talking to for a while that we both know and both talk about, and at one point you had considered letting me go and giving him a hand job, but outside of that, nothing further.
What would that have cost?
I think it was 200.
Yeah, it was around 200. I don't share for free.
Do you think my side gig is dangerous, and do you worry about me?
I don't feel like there's been any creepers.
What's dangerous is somebody forgot to lock the fucking front door last night.
I'm sorry. I
woke
already
up in the middle of the night, the
apologized to you
front doors
about
are
this.
wide
I'm
open,
sorry.
and leaves are blowing in and shit.
If you weren't with me, would you pay me as a sex worker?
No. I don't know if I would ever really pay for that.
Would you pay for my content? Oh!
But only if you didn't know it was me.
So you'd rather be watching a fly on the wall?
Yeah.
What turns you on or off about me?
Turns me on.
Good luck.
We get along well and we have good banter. And what turns me off? Forceful farts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He'll wake me up at
Yeah.
It's what?
Sort of crisp at the end, like a
Yeah,
little exclamation
It's
point on
very
it.
crispy.
Yeah.
What turns you on about me and what turns you off about me?
The curvature of your body has always turned me on. Turn-offs,
Smart, Nick, smart.
How is having sex with me different from your work?
There's a girl involved, mostly, because when I'm man-whoring, it's just me sitting there, and I mean, it's mostly just sitting there, you know. It's not like you're jerking off non-stop, for days on end. I mean, for one thing, I'm an old man. I'm almost 50. That just wouldn't fly anymore.
How is having sex with me different from your work?
When I'm having sex with other people, I'm very aware of everything that I'm doing, and I spend a lot of time fixated on angles and how things are looking at the camera. With you, I can kind of care about my own needs.
How does your job affect our relationship?
I personally think it's helped us. It's a different kind of connection, a different type of intimacy. You see me do things that I wouldn't typically be comfortable with other people hearing or seeing.
How does your job affect our relationship?
You don't know that it really does. I usually do that when you're not home so as not to take time away from us visiting with each other.
I feel like it's sometimes weird.
Well, sometimes I'm wrapping up or like, well, I don't mean that. I just mean like, I'm still mostly I'm just practicing the fucking violin.
Well, sometimes there's like butt plugs and stuff around.
I might leave that sit out just so you go, what the fuck?
You're just teasing?
Yeah, it doesn't actually, that's only ever been used for its intended purpose, like maybe once.
Do you have any sex advice for me?
Not to be a pillow princess.
Damn.
You talking about like your
can always tell
content?
me.
I think you should do like some scary stuff. Blood everywhere, like wear a mask.
I've done a little bit of gore.
Would you introduce that into the bedroom?
Honestly, yes.
Yes, yeah, we've
But
talked about
it'll
it.
be so messy though.
I mean, you know what happened with the mirror.
Oh God, please.
What happened?
Oh no.
I mean, when you're both women, there tends to be periods of time where there's blood involved in your intimate
I
life.
cannot believe it. We had fun. It looked like
Apparently
somebody
there was-
died. It was handprints and butt cheek marks everywhere.
From your period blood?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have any sex advice for me?
Well, no more dancing around. It's not sexual for me when you dance around
It's
in the
exercise.
morning. Every morning he comes into our bedroom and is like, I'm sexual for
I do.
you.
I
It's so,
I dance
it's
around.
like this
It's like a whole
magic
thing.
mic.
That's how I get going
Shit.
in the morning. You know,
And I'm like, get away from me.
it's
But-
not supposed to be sexual for you. I'm not
but
trying to
you
entice
say,
you.
You say it
I'm trying
every
to annoy you.
time.
Do you have daddy issues?
One may say yes.
One may.
One may say yes, and one may drink.
That's all you have to say.
Do you think I should get out of my side job?
No,
Yeah, I don't see why I would. It's
that's fine.
a pretty harmless thing to do in your spare time and potentially make a buck.
Do you think I should get out of my profession?
Not unless you want to. If you want to do it, I'm happy with it.
No. Why would you do that? You enjoy it? Yeah. No, I don't think you should get out of it.
Was this fun?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been giggling the whole time. Normally she just sits at home and scowls
No, I
at me.
don't.
Look at that face. Like a rat, little rat face.
We have Truth or Drink Extra Dirty Pack. Would you play Truth or Drink at home?
Yes, I would.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.